the side of his face. Larry Bird promised it, and he is delivering in this quarter with 18 points. This a critical trip for the Atlanta Hawks. They trail at 112-107. The pass back. Dominique is hammered underneath. The Celtics disagree with the call, but he did not get the field goal and a chance for the three-pointer. That was Dennis Johnson a few moments ago as he was scratched there on the side of his eye.
He will be put under the gun. The Celtics trying to work the clock down. Sometimes they work it down too fine before they work for a shot, and they virtually give that possession away without really ending up with a good shot attempt. Now the Hawks almost did the same thing themselves.
Livingston checks in. It's now a 3-point Celtic lead. 112-109, 47 seconds. Another defensive stop. A must here for the Hawks.
Hawks have gone small now. And Livingston is defending against Parrish so that he can jump out on Bird on those picks.
Johnson gets it into Bird, and Wilkins is there. Bird comes free. Bird for the layup. You are watching what greatness is all about. We began the broadcast by telling you about Larry Bird, who, following the Game 6 victory by the Celtics in Atlanta, guaranteed a win in number 7, saying the Hawks blew their chance by losing number 6. Larry Bird started the game slowly, but here in the fourth period, he has shown you why he's a future Hall of Famer. 20 points this quarter. He is 9 of 10 in this period. He has hit his last 6 field goals, and as far as Larry Bird is concerned, it's Detroit, here we come.
You know, one of the things, Dominique Wilkins has been playing him the entire series while Bird has been getting the easier, or one of the easier offensive people on the Hawks to play. So Dominique on that last play just looked like he was worn out defensively. He's been carrying the offensive load for the Hawks here in the fourth quarter himself.
Tommy, we have 26 seconds to go. It's 114-109. The Atlanta Hawks can be thinking about a three-pointer here, and then they need a quick steal to try and get back. They trail it by 5 points. Wilkins looks. Now he'll take it for the 2 first and hope to draw the foul. Taps it back in, and they stay off it. He moves him to within 3. They need the ball. The open man's Ainge. And he was fouled. And the Atlanta Hawk bench can't believe it. They thought Ainge blew it.
Said it was goaltending. Let's take a look at it. Danny Ainge has a good attack angle, and Rivers goes up there. Looked like he sweat. Couldn't tell it from there, but Ainge would have picked it up and could have put it back in, and immediately right away the official says goaltending.
And it was that. The Boston Celtics will win this series. The free throws. There's the pressure in the backcourt. They get it to Dennis Johnson, and quickly Rivers fouls him and puts him on the free throw line. 10 seconds left in the game. The Celtics are ahead by 3. So your strategy, Tommy, has given them an opportunity here. Well,
they made the quick foul, and they almost made the steal, but Dennis Johnson just took 1 step up the court and then back to the ball, and Bird, the inbounder, got it to him. Right now, they have to make this free throw to stay out of range.
I get word from our director, Bob Fishman, and our producer, Bob Stenner, that we had the ability to blow it up. We get an opportunity. Maybe it'll be even at the end of the game. We'll take a look and see if Rivers did indeed nick that ball up on the glass and commit a goaltending, as the Celtics have missed a free throw here. 116-113. So still a glimmer of hope for Carr and Livingston, Mike Fratello, and the rest of these gutty Atlanta Hawks, who just will not surrender in this series to the favored Boston Celtics. question is, did he hit the ball or the glass backboard with his hand, and the ball's still up there? Let's take still another look at it. Keep in mind the hand is the issue here as Doc Rivers comes back.
And as Danny Ainge puts it off the glass, Doc Rivers does not get to it, but if he hits the board while the ball is over the rim, that is goaltending too, because it shakes the ball and can force it out of the basket. Now, it looks like he hit the backboard while the ball was over the cylinder. So
that's a violation, of course, and then it would be a very good call by Evans, who was right there, and you had to give him credit for being in position as Rivers went for the glass. Superb work by our technical crew here this afternoon. I cannot imagine anyone doing a better job under the pressure of a 7th game over a controversial play in an NBA playoff game than what we have just witnessed. Gentlemen, great job on that. I think it was a terrific call. I changed my opinion.
Well, I couldn't see it on the replay, to tell you the truth. It looked like if he did anything, he might have got a finger on it after it hit the glass. But
well, we've had great emotion here this afternoon. Joy etched on the face of Danny Ainge as they appear headed for Detroit.
Well, the opportunity is still here for the Hawks.
Yes,
they'll throw their three-pointers in and still make a steal play, perhaps.
You know, you talk about Evans. We had, of course, the luxury of the instant replays, and we could view that over and over. But for Evans, he had to stand out there and do it in a split second as the play came. Here's how that would look to the referee. Normal speed as Ainge sets sail and Rivers comes. And he made the call right now.
And the other point is there was not another Hawk in sight, so that even if Ainge had missed it, he would have gotten possession back and could have put it back in off the glass for a 2. So everybody shouldn't get so upset about that play.
The leprechaun lives.
Oh,
117 to 113.
When they pick up the floor to show the ice for tonight's game, he's underneath the floor someplace. And there's a pot of gold, and there'll be a few more coins in the pot.
Well, let's also remember the Celtic defense. They have held Atlanta to 2 field goals since the 3:50 mark of this game. And Wilkins, who has played absolutely brilliantly, gives it up, and Tree Rollins with a left-handed shot in 6 seconds. And again, quickly they go for the steal and commit the foul in the corner, and Dennis Johnson will come up. Now it's 117 to 115. The Celtics lead it by 2 and 5 seconds to go.
Well, Dennis Johnson now has to hit 2 foul shots in order to keep it out of range.
So the Celtics crowd, the 15,000 plus, standing room only, they certainly believe now that the Celtics will move on to take on Detroit in the Eastern Conference Championship Series. We will move in to cover that drama. That'll be another war just like this one for Boston.
What a great series for Doc Rivers. My hat's off to him.
That's it. It'll be the Pistons and the Celtics, a rematch of last year's Eastern Conference Championship, but a team that can walk off with their heads awfully high here this afternoon, the Atlanta Hawks.
Still has 1 foul shot to make, Brent.
Seconds left for the Miracle. And the foul by Ainge. Now Jake O'Donnell making the call at the side. No time left on the clock. That's all they had to do. There's no time left on the clock.
And they go over deliberately on Dominique Wilkins to not let him even get off a 3-point attempt. So they'll have to put some time back on the clock. And obviously, Celtics had a foul to waste and made him work the clock down, and Ainge right away at Wilkins before he got in 3-point, 1 second left.
So they'll have that 1 second when they reset the clock.
Well, Dominique will be shooting 2 foul shots. They didn't have one to waste. And And he will, if he makes the first one, quite obviously miss the second one, and in comes all the leapers that Mike Fratello can muster.
46 points this afternoon. Perfect at the free throw line.
And Dennis Johnson is really going to put a block on Cliff Livingston, who may, on this miss, to try to work down. You take a wide angle, you're going to see Livingston getting set up on the three-point line, ready to take one leap on the miss of this free throw.
The miss, and that's it. Boston 118, Atlanta 116.